Hello, this is Mountain Limited and Alexa. The time for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
So last time we made some advancements. Finally defeating Western Massachusetts. Connecticut is almost safe. We still need to take New York City to make it 100% safe. And we're making advancements up north and mostly in the southwest against New York City. The Carolina State Militia, which are these guys in Chico, supposedly they support the federal government, the constitutionalist government. They're an independent militia led by Scott Witz. During the People Liberation events of the American People's Liberation Army, going to speak today, across California, resistance has varied significantly from drug cartels, and prison gangs, to state government remnants and the National Guard units. One of the fiercest opponents of the APLA, or American People's Liberation Army, within California has been the California State Militia, which has specifically prioritized destroying communists at any cost. With state government losing control of large swaths in Northern California, the militia has stepped in and forced to stabilize the region. Recently, after gaining control of the California State Militia, decided to evacuate, seemingly, almost the entire population of California's northwest coastal county of Humboldt during the ongoing offensive of the APLA. Carolina State Militia claim they did it to protect the civilians of the region and deny allegations of otherwise, but both APLA and international observers decry the action, declaring it an act of forced deportation and the genocide against minorities and left-wingers. As the northwest coast of California is largely left-leaning and is home to a high minority population, the APLA even went as far as to suggest that the CSM, California State Militia, has deployed the people to extermination camps deep in the Sierra Nevada. Although evidence for this is lacking, regardless of exact details, the event is surely lead to greater levels of political and ethnic violence throughout California, and the event is sure to lead to and the West Coast region as a whole, as leftist militants may seek to avenge the incident by targeting right-wing civilian positions with similar acts. America descends into barbarism. Well, do we have a name? No, but I don't think we have any special forces either, so I don't specifically care about that. And the Green Mountain Company has destroyed Maine and given the land to the Sons of Liberty, who with the Green Mountain Anarchist Collective will supposedly get content in the next update. Sadly not the Green Mountain Company itself, even though it makes no sense why they shouldn't have it. They really should. Still don't know what Green Mountain is. Still think it's some sort of what was it? Mercenary group. Some often has destroyed the warlocks. The California State Militia and the state of California are now fighting each other. Now we have taken New York City, or some anti-Western parties in Macedonia. The Battle of New York. Pedro forces cleared Manhattan of snipers while propaganda agents flood Brooklyn. With supply handouts, no doubt, the finest jewelry in Thomas Rousseau's rapidly expanding treasury. New York has been completely subjugated by fascism. Remaining resistance is sporadic and sclerotic, whatever that means, with little cooperation between police holdouts. Liberal agents and leftists, this has not prevented the deaths of many occupiers, as from their new collaborators. Damage to the city is most acute in the outlying regions, however, there is still signs of war even in the wealthy areas. The city is lost population, with thousands of citizens fleeing south into Unionist New Jersey, or west and north, the arms of the Patriotic Front. The new regime is surprisingly willing to allow the city to empty, establishing numerous refugee corridors. Now, out of the goodness of their heart, the city is vast and dense. It will take months before it is subdued. Less people, less time. The Big Apple is ours, and the Paul Revere Brigade has new history entry, whatever that is. Take Santa Cruz. And hopefully Curlius Joel. Balkan nations to leave NATO. Alright, so we've reined in the militia commanders. My game hasn't crashed yet, so all things are going and looking up. Yeah, I have one. Get the new Minutemen. During the Revolutionary War, civilians organized militia were the first to begin fighting the British. These militias were instrumental in weakening the British through years of guerrilla warfare, eventually leading to the surrender of Yorktown. While our current militia have successfully conquered New England, not yet, they have been comprised of party members and reluctant recruits, allowing the formation of new civilian-based militias, help bolster our army, and tap into support from newly conquered communities. These militia will fill manpower gaps and give us better odds in our planned liberation of America. Get you and put you in Washington. We have taken Albany and there's Rochester. Surprisingly. Good. Good. Rochester. Go there. You go there. Time pass, if it chooses to. Fish root look laid. Okay. We're past the halfway mark. Surprisingly, the sounds of floaties so drafting. Usually they change it to bango by now. Hmm. Save Hartford. Wilayat of Sahel and the Tuareg independence movement, Mali, Niger, and a bunch of others. Gamwilliam Wilayat. California is defeating the Serenos. The League of the South has taken over Louisiana. Yeah, can now. Okay. Common affected veterans. Two or five of free troops and a few benefits to bunch of troops but bunch of debuffs. Recruit from disaffected veterans. Brave veterans of America have never experienced more ostracization than it has. Endless years of brainwashing and pandering to the federal government has convinced many of the army is forced for imperialism, while the government they fought so valiantly for rejects them. We let them in with open arms. The disdain that many veterans feel for the liberal regime given us the perfect opportunity to get men with combat experience into a new continental army. raised militia in Connecticut. Alexa, stop. So, yeah, you. Then just need to hold the Connecticut region for around 30 days. And then we'll be good. We can defend New York. That's a good idea as well. Anyway, so this has been another patriotic front video. We're making loves in the state of New York. The state of Maine is just gone. We are about to lose Hartford, but yeah, we got Providence and New Haven. Still holds Springfield, got Syracuse and Albany, and Rochester and Ithaca. I still don't know if that's a real place, probably not. We got a professional strangers, unionists down south are planning anything funny. And yeah, other regions, the NSA are making good strides against the Cherokee militia and the state of Michigan, and the Black Mafia family. Florida is now just against the state of Florida and the atom weapon. The League of the South has consolidated in Arkansas and Louisiana. Black Mafia family has got the entire coast of the states of Alabama and Mississippi, but other than that, they're a bit stolen. The Southern Federal Command is stolen between the Army of God, which is an ally of the atom weapon, I recently found out, what remains of the state of Georgia, and the loyal white knights of the KKK. In the Texas region, the Aryan Freedom Network is doing decent, although they seem to be being on the back foot. But they still hold Amarillo and the northern bit of Texas. The Texan National Movement is popping off. The Bureau, the ATF, I forgot, Bureau of Alcohol and a bunch of other things, gone. The state of Texas is being gobbled up by the Texan Liberation Army, led by the Latino Texan Liberation Tejanos. And the Red Guard is still consolidating, but with dealing with small guerrilla pockets in the south of the Texas. In the Arizona and Nevada region, the state of Arizona and the state of New Mexico are fighting against the Chicano Liberation Army. Basically like the Tejanos, but instead. The Navajo and the Southwestern Tribal Authority are doing well. The APLA is in two-front war with the California State Militia and the state of California. However, surprisingly are doing pretty well. The Federal Air Command is consolidating the entirety of Nevada and most of South Utah, but uh, there's still problems. The Western Military Administration has a pocket in southeast Utah and northern Idaho, but that's around about it. Northwestern Nevada is mostly controlled by the Focus Resistance Movement out of Winnemucca, and the city of Reno is controlled by Las Vegas, the gang, uh, and the Mormon Kingdom of Zion has control of northern Utah, a bit of northeast Nevada, and most of south Idaho. And finally, in the northwest, Cascadia is popping off. They're seemingly about to take the capital city of the movement to revive the Aryan nations or new Aryan nations in I think it's Harney. Yeah. The Rose Island Antifa are still in Portland. I will break out. The state of Washington's on the brink. Uh, state of Oregon is doing okay, but it is losing ground. Alright, that's. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. It seems the Union of America is pushing against the American Constitutionalist government, although it seems to be slowing down. They haven't made very many good gains. I mean, they've technically got a river bit into Missouri, but that's about it. Alright, so this has been Mountain Limited signing out. See you, hope to see you again. See you next time. Goodbye.